So 2024 was a great year for movies, especially horror films. Some of my favorites came from last year. But 2025, we're in February already. It's shaping up to be a great year and a lot of good projects from a lot of good directors coming out. I just want to talk about a couple of them. There's too many to make it in this video, but I'm going to talk about four movies. Mickey 17's coming out less than a month. Stars Robert Pattinson, Stephen Wynn, Mark Ruffalo, Toni Collette. I think everybody's heard about this. If not, directed from Bong Joon-ho. If I'm mispronouncing it, I'm sorry, but he has directed some great movies like Parasite and Snowpiercer, one of my personal favorite movies. And Robert Pattinson has been just destroying every role that he's come across in a good way, and I'm excited for this one. He stars as a Mickey 17, and otherwise they call them Expendables, and they take on dangerous missions, and every time they die, they're cloned. I guess it just repeats over and over again. And I guess one time they accidentally pronounced one of his clones dead, and he kind of overlaps, and I guess they have to figure that out. Kind of gives me Moon vibes, but I guess we're gonna see it. It looks great. Long-awaited sequel to 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later, 28 Years Later. It's finally here after such a long time. Directed by Danny Boyle, thankfully. Has a new cast, new faces in this movie. Jodie Comer, Aaron Taylor Johnson. I'm not the biggest Aaron Taylor Johnson fan, but he was pretty good in Nosferatu, so we'll give him a chance here. Co-written by Alex Garland, who's done some great things. Ralph Fiennes is in the movie. He's one of my favorites as well. I mean, there's not much to say about this. The trailer was great. Really doesn't really give a plot though. I mean, there's a small description on IMDb. I guess they just take a mission to the mainland and they just discover some horrific things. And the trailer looks awesome. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. But I'm excited for this movie as well. Untitled Paul Thomas Anderson project starring Leonardo DiCaprio. That's it. I'm sold. Doesn't have a release date yet. It's expected August 8th. It's a crime thriller, and this is something that Paul Thomas Anderson has not done yet. He says it's probably his biggest, most commercial movie that he's made, and budget's huge. Benicio del Toro, Sean Penn, also star in this movie. The plot's really, it's tight sealed. But look at DiCaprio. He looks badass. I don't know. Paul Thomas Anderson, anything with his name on it is gold. So I'm all in. Eddington, starring Joaquin Phoenix, directed by Ari Aster. This is Ari Aster's fourth film. And once again, it's with A24. He teams up with Joaquin Phoenix again after making Beau is Afraid a few years back, which I loved. A lot of people did not like it. Maybe it's just they didn't get it, which is fine. I'm not really entirely sure I did, but I think I did. And it was just really ambitious film, and it made me anxious because he did such a great job in that movie. But this, teaming up again, Pedro Pascal, Austin Butler, Emma Stone are in this movie. It's going to be massive. Joaquin Phoenix stars as a New Mexico sheriff during the pandemic. It's set, and he like longs for a better life for himself. And I guess this town seems great, but after the sun goes down, sinister things happen. Some even say there could be zombies in it. I don't know. So yeah, let me know in the comments if there's any movies that you're excited for. Hit that like and follow button, please. It would be great support. Thanks.